Hello, hello. It's a very tired Memento. Hello. Oh, I need this. Let me throw my trash away. I have a trash bag again. And I have a baby. Hi, Nuts. Did you eat your food? My cat is so cute. Good morning. I'm very sleepy. We're gonna play some Honkai Star. I've gotta start talking before I do these things. I gotta find out what my voice is. Thank you, computer. Please don't lag like that. Let me keep my coffee over here. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I didn't even do anything that crazy. I had a great night last night. I'm ready for bed. I think I waited too long between waking up and getting coffee. We might have to suffer together, guys. We might actually have to suffer together. I really don't want to do the stupid event. I can skip. It's fine. Not the event. I'm not skipping the event. I can skip through the dialogue. Okay. Time to level up. I don't know. You would think I would like this. Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Basic trust violated? Oh, I can't do that. I need one that's one. Arts or science. Okay. Like, oh my god. Alright, leave it to mama. Yep. Oh, Jesus. I'm not awake enough for this. I'm not awake enough to play a fucking mini game. These don't even look alike from this angle. Ah. This is horrid. I'm suffering. I'm truly suffering. Okay. Oh, thank God we're closing the restaurant. I'm not gonna lie. Not even anything against it. I actually, like, do not know what I'm trying to accomplish. Okay. Yep. Start next week. I think I need to get all these max. I don't really know. I thought there was a way I could see what I needed. All 3 stats reach rank D. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Same difference. Yep. I don't know, man. I'm here to collect the staff meal. Oh, Jesus, I have to do this again. No. Please. Mercy. I thought I could just spam it. I really thought I could. Oh, God, just put more coffee in me. Just put it directly in my veins. Nope, I don't even want to. I don't know how to read that word. We're close. Oh, God. Again, this is what I get for not talking when I wake up. I don't need very much. I need this. Okay, I'll do this. Oh, we don't have enough energy. I guess we'll have an energy week. Drag items. Yep. Munch. Okay. What in the world am I doing? Why are you sad? Okay. Yup. Okay. Oh, that does give you things. Okay. Alright, this is fun. Alright, we have rank D. I need... Spear... Kill Spiracuda. Jesus. Oh, I can be evaluated? What am I doing? Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yes. I'm doing great work right now. God. Okay, coffee before stream next time once I have to do this shit. Bum, 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 bum. I passed my evaluation. No. No, I don't care. I do not care about the... I don't... And not even any type of... I don't know. I don't know. I've talked about it. Me and Star Rail have beef. I think it's just... I don't find this... I don't like Amphorius. I think that's the problem. But I think that I should like Amphorius. Hi, Catboy! Welcome in! I think I should like Amphorius, and I don't know why I don't like Amphorius. Like, I cannot explain. Oh my god, my cat is burrowing in my bed. Oh god. Alright, yeah, I'll change your appearance. I don't know, like... No, I like the bell. The bell's cute. Yep. Alright, alright. How are you this morning? I am tired. I needed to have the coffee before I started playing. Oh, I have 22 days left? Oh, I don't have to do this today? I thought I had to do this, like, today. Wait. Really? I thought they said there were, like, 6 days left. What are there 6 days? There's 22 days on this. Oh my god, all of this. Oh my god, I can... Fuck it, I'm going to do a Divergent Universe and calling it a day. No. Oh, I will suffer through that on my phone. I can't explain it. I cannot explain. There are so many things I like about this game, and that is just not one of them. But what you up to, Catboy? What you up to? Sorry it took a second on the question. Yeah, I turned off comms. Like proper military guns? Oh, wait, what's your quote? Fuck, I'm so tired. No wonder I'm taking damage. I'm touching the proper cold shit. That's still one of the funniest things. Oh my god, I'm like delirious right now. I woke up fine. I woke up completely fine. I woke up, I felt good-ish. I mean, I woke up feeling not like death, which is pretty good for me. Pretty good. And I think I laid in bed too long. Oh, these are... Oh my god. Yep. I don't even read this shit anymore.
Let's wait.
No. Look at this sexy man. You held a Darganov SVD sniper? Please, can you put that in layman's terms? Can you put that in Mementos Not Awake terms? Explain it like I'm 5. Please explain it like I'm 5. Because honestly, right now, I have the brain capacity of a 5-year-old. Like, just fucking gone. Oh my god, so many. I have so many things that I have vaguely read. I've done Divergent Universe for so long, and I'm just, like, it used to take me like 45 minutes. I never really read these all the way through. Discard a curio. Which one of these am I supposed to keep? I'll just get rid of this. You held a heavy gun with a big scope. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Like, IRL? Look, so I'm really, like, anti-gun, but, like, only like, ownership of gun. I think guns can be, like, interesting to, like, try out and everything. I'm not, like, anti-guns existing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, IRL. I really, because, alright, we all know that I do a lot of 7 Days to Die, and I play a lot of games, and I use shotguns. I would love to try like a shotgun IRL. I've never fired a shotgun. I fired a pistol and that's it. And it was fine. I wasn't bad with it. Again, like I'm anti like because of American gun ownership laws, but I'm really bro, I just be gambling. I think that like actually trying this stuff out can be really cool. It's one of the ones that will open you some wars and shit. Ooh, that's really fascinating. Hell yeah, I'm glad you got to have that experience. Like, trying that stuff out and, like, seeing things like that, I think that stuff could be really cool. And I just hate how American gun laws are just the absolute worst. This is why YouTube will never want to actively monetize me. I'm gonna give YouTube anxiety. Me says all the things you're not supposed to say. What's up, Zan? How you doing? Zan saw my title. I know Zan saw my title. I have opinions. I share my opinions on YouTube. Ironically, YouTube would be the site where, you know, this stuff stays permanently unless I choose to actively delete something, but you know, I feel a type of way about the fact that everyone is welcome to having their own opinions on, like, any given situation, as long as you're not speaking in a truly hateful and heinous way. I think opinions are actually okay. You didn't look at the title, now he is. How you doing this morning, Zan? I'm so fucking tired. That's why I was late. I mean, I wasn't super late. I meant to get out of bed at like 9 because I was like, oh yeah, I'll go downstairs, I'll do my dishes, and then I'll make my coffee, and I laid in bed on TikTok. My TikTok is cooking right now. Normally my TikTok kind of annoys me. Lately, for whatever reason, we've decided that we're doing throwbacks. So I'm getting a lot of like Tokyo Ghoul, Assassination Classroom, S-Class. Oh, Code Geass has been showing up, and I'm like, dude, these are all animes that I fucking love. So TikTok's kind of cooking, and it's not just showing me weird, depressing shit. You have a slight obsession with military firearms, because I think that stuff can be really interesting. Like, I'm not a historical person, but I think from a historical perspective and people who enjoy history, that would be such a cool thing to learn about, because the evolution of, like, military stuff is intriguing. Alexander, come back to sleep. Dude, I want to go to bed. You pulled your back at work yesterday? No. Dude, I'm so sorry. Are you able to get some rest? Like, okay, what kind of back pull are we talking? Are we talking, like, lay in bed like this and not move? Or are we talking, like, limited physical, like you can kind of be up and around but not much? Is Code Geass getting a lot of popularity recently? I feel like it is. But I'm not positive. I wonder if there's stuff. Wait. Google is free. I can find this out. Code Geass. Is something I think something is happening. No, maybe not. No, damn. No, there does not appear to be anything going on with Code Geass currently. It just, for whatever reason, the world decided to have a resurgence of, like, I'm gonna say classic anime, as in, like, 2000s anime, and I'm, like, kind of really about it. It is nice, I'm not gonna lie, to see some more, like, Tokyo Ghoul stuff. I love Tokyo Ghoul. I never finished Re, because I'm really good at binging manga, but I'm not really good at reading it as it comes out. So, when I finished Tokyo Ghoul, which I read way too quickly, and that is a brutal series. The anime, from what I've heard, does not do it justice. That is a brutal fucking series. But Tokyo Ghoul Re was also really good from what I read of it, and it has more Juzo in it, and I love Juzo. Up and about, but not much, probably because of Super Robot Wars. Oh! True, that would probably actually help. Yeah, because, any sort of resurgence with that, I mean, any sort of collab. Ooh, greatly enchant. Okay, cool. Yeah. I need that. Do I need... I like to gamble. I like to lose all my curios and just get random new shit and see if I like it. None of that looks like it's crazy, and that's fine. And now I've finally run out of stuff. I have the Kogias manga Kings, which is just a compilation of doujins that are like kind of yaoi but not really. They're it came out like a long time ago. It's a series of like short stories. It wasn't bad. Like it wasn't bad per se. It was so not worth getting. I really liked Kogias when it was coming out, but I feel like after watching it, it wasn't something I wanted to revisit, but my friends got me into it because I was super into Death Note, and they were like, no, ma'am. This is kind of like Death Note, but... Which is true. I mean, Lelouch is really similar to Light. It's very different, but like the main characters are very much the same, and the interplay of Light and L, even though like they're not friends in any way, shape, or form, I think that interplay is kind of similar in some ways to Lelouch and Suzaku, with like, you know, you have Misa and then C2 who are like polar fucking opposites, but I do think it's really interesting, like, how similar Lelouch and Light really are, in that neither of them have truly bad intentions at the start, but become evil people. Because of Rebellion 3 glorification and the resurrection, the plots are in the game. Oh, those are the plots in the game. Ah. Yeah, because that was a whole thing. Yeah, they like retconned the original ending of Kokias. Or as I called it in high school, and still do, Kogeas. Because the amount of the homoeroticism of Code Geass should be studied. It's because it's Clamp. It's not actually like anything crazy, but because it's fucking Clamp, like, there's always just a little bit of like, it's a little homoerotic. Great show. Highly recommend Code Geass. Really recommend Assassination Classroom, which I have not finished because I'm shit at watching anime. But Ass Class, really good as well. Tokyo Ghoul, absolutely. You gotta read the manga. Oh god, I haven't said manga in years. You have to read the manga. That's how you can tell I'm really fucking tired. You gotta, like, the manga for Tokyo Ghoul is fucking brutal. The whole, there's a couple lines in it that live in my mind, like, rent-free. And the one is, like, the opening line of Tokyo Ghoul where it's like, if my life were to be written as a story, surely it would be a tragedy. And I think that's one of the strongest opening lines that I have ever seen in a series. And the other one is, oh, the fucking torture scene is brutal. Anime did not do it justice, where it's like there are 206 bones in the human body. I'm going to break exactly half of them. It's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. I don't know how I read that shit. I remember afterwards I felt not great. I've only felt not great after reading something that brutal. In the duct tape intestines scene in Battle Royale is the only other time I was like, had to like lay down after. Battle Royale, I had to lay down. I binged that in 48 hours. I think I read that in 2 days, and shouldn't have done that. Don't read Battle Royale in 2 days. You will feel awful at the end. Like, it doesn't make your mind feel good. But I really loved it, and I couldn't stop reading, and the chapters are so, because there's so much action and they're so short, I just kept going. I kept fucking reading. And I stayed up until like 3 in the morning, found a stopping point that was okay, and finished it the next day, and I was like, wow, I am laying down, but I need to lay down. highly, highly recommend not reading it. Read like a volume a day. Like, take it over 10 days. Take the time to decompress. Absolutely brutal. One of those brutal things I've read. But, older manga. Gantz is also a really good one. Didn't finish Gantz either. Again, not good at reading things as they come out. I can binge like no one's business when it comes to manga. If I have a series, I own all of Battle Royale. I've never actually read my physical copies. I read it online and then bought the whole series. I can binge a series really fast. When it comes to actually, like, reading it and going week by week, it sucks. I had trouble keeping up with To Be Hero X. Hey, look, she'll so dry. I think it's because I've had no water. I haven't had water since like 10 p.m. last night. Because I left my water in here. Like a dumbass. Was laying in bed and I was like, oh, I'm a little thirsty. Looked down, saw I had no water and said, oh well, I'll just go to sleep. I didn't want to get up. I was so tired. Oh yeah, gamble. Let's go gambling. It doesn't matter what these are. It doesn't matter because I'm overpowered. It doesn't matter because I look like I'm a whale. Yep. 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 Don't know what... I should have read what that did, actually. Oh, it's something about... It's something about the characters. I don't remember what it is. It doesn't matter. It, like, legitimately doesn't matter. Because, again, like, I feel like I'm so powerful in Divergent Universe that who cares? Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm on an older manga kick. I was thinking about Air Gear last night. It, like, popped into my head. I got a message from my friend and be like, I think I'm gonna reread Air Gear, and it made me think of you, because he was a big Air Gear fan. I love Air Gear. Air Gear is like the only... Air Gear is my Gooner manga. It's a cool design. Bro, why? Why do I have nothing but negative things? Shit, man. Yeah. No. I don't think any of these look... I don't really need attack increase. No, please, don't shield anyone. Yeah, that's fine. Kinda not giving me shit here, game. I don't even worry about overwriting. I've really taken to doing Simu in the laziest way possible, and I'm just like, I don't know, man, we'll just do fights. Do fights, obtain heat, carry on, prosper. But yeah, I've been really thinking about, like, older manga that I fell in love with when I was younger. And I kind of want to, like, binge reread some stuff, but I'm also like, wow, I really don't have time. And Steam Next Fest starts on fucking Monday. So that's about to be a whole issue. I am about to be so... I'm about to have to lock in so fucking hard for Next Fest. And I don't even think I'm gonna do anything that crazy this time. But... it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a little rough. Alright, well, back on my bullshit. Yo, Blade, I really could use you to attack. So anyway, let's get controversial. I want to talk about the 1000-page Google Doc. I have opinions. I have not read it. I have not read all of it. I was doing some light reading yesterday. That's my disclaimer. I haven't read the whole thing. I probably won't read the whole thing. I've looked at some TLDRs. I watched a video on the Silver Veil section. And I read all of the Google Docs up until this point. And I've listened to a little bit of commentary on it. And that's not to say that I don't think it's worth the read. Because it's weird. I do think it's kind of worth the read, but also, like, it's worth the read in the sense that I think Mugen put it in... Hello, where'd my mouse go? I think Mugen did a really good job talking about it and saying that it's a coliseum. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It matters if the people are entertained. And I'm like, honestly, that's the most real thing I've ever heard about any of this, is that that's what people are looking at. Are they entertained? Because I've watched people do way worse things on the internet, on YouTubers, some famous YouTubers, cough cough, and come back like it's nothing. And then you see someone who, in comparison, didn't really do anything that crazy. I will say that. I don't... It's my opinion. And felt the need to give up quite a few things. And I'm not saying she's blameless. I don't think she is. But upon, like, reading the Google Doc, as far as I did, and I'll read more of it, it just... I don't want it to consume my time. I cannot afford to spend the hours that one might need reading. So it's kind of like I read a little bit here and there. So I'm on the Nanolist section, and I'm reading through these DMs. And no shit, when they really said context would change opinions, I was like, no fucking shit. Like, I didn't think context would matter that much, because I'm like, honestly, this feels pretty cut and dry. It mattered a couple places, from what I'd seen so far. No, I guess I didn't need to do that. That's fine. But as I'm reading this, my one thought, as I'm, I don't know, like 20 pages into DMs, just reading through DMs, reading through the commentary on the DMs, I'm like, my one thought, as I was like driving home yesterday, was, this is stupid. Not that the people involved are stupid. That this entire situation, like, that someone would feel compelled that they have to do a 1,000-page Google Doc, that someone would feel compelled that they have to release 2.5 years worth of DMs. This is all stupid. Like, this is very petty drama that never needed to happen. And I think it's wild that it did. And I think that many people were in the wrong and no one is blameless. And I think that's the thing that kind of sucks. Is that no one is blameless, but all the blame got funneled into one person. Actually, oh, I lied. One person is blameless. Just leave Bao the fuck alone. I don't even watch Bao like that. I don't know anything about Bao. All I know is just leave Bao alone. Just, like, she didn't do anything. Bao is blameless. Like, that's my takeaway. Upon, like, reading through a lot of these DMs, I actually have the biggest beef with Red. Which, if someone is working as your manager, they are managing your brand and your image. So, Sinder fucked up by not keeping any sort of tight rein on Red. But where I also think it fucked up is Red and Nano, I can't really tell if they're friends. Like, I can't tell if they're, like, good friends. So as I'm, like, I keep losing my cursor because my eyes are unfocused. As I'm reading through this, and it's going business, pleasure, as Red and Nano are talking, I'm like, because I can't look at this and tell how close your friendship is, and because there's such a constant mix of business and pleasure, I think that's why it's such a problem, is at any given time, you don't know if you're going into a conversation that's business-oriented or, like, gossipy friend talk. Also, Red never should have mentioned Silvervale. At the end of the day, Silvervale was a client of Nanolist. That is fucked to talk about. Like, you can't talk about another client to the artist. That was completely and totally wrong. That name should have never been brought up. However, I do not think it was wrong to say, can we be your only hellhound? I don't think that's wrong. While I do agree that all of Nano's models are unique, and I do believe that had she done a different hellhound, that design still would have been unique, it still would have also been... You wouldn't have been able to avoid the comparisons, so I understand, and I think if you're willing to pay for it, saying like, hey, can we be your only hellhound, isn't actually unreasonable. The exclusivity deal, that whole thing was just messy, and quite honestly, poorly done on both parts. because it does sound like Nano brought it up first. Red was the one who kind of wanted to take it further later on, and like it just that entire situation was done really poorly. And moreover, I think that, and maybe this is me speaking personally, as I'm a content creator and I don't have a manager, and I don't fucking want one. I would not, especially in art chats, like with commissions, I would always want to be included. For, you know, I've learned a lot about VTuber culture, all of it unwilling. I've learned a lot about VTuber culture because of all of this. And I think VTuber culture is really, really, really fascinating. I think that the way you create a character who further separates you from the you outside the screen is a really fascinating thing. And like, obviously I go by a different name. We're so sorry, ma'am. No, I think VTubing is fascinating. I have a great deal of respect for VTubing. I think it's a true art form. And I think it's really interesting to learn about. And like I said, I really actually want to get one of those customizable models. I think it seems fun. I think it's fun to essentially pilot and puppet a model. I think it's fun to create a character. You have lore. One of my good friends is a VTuber, Nier, and I've loved talking about Nier's lore with him. And it's been this fascinating thing of like learning how this culture works. Also learning what a hot fucking mess it can be. VTuber drama is fascinating. Fascinating rabbit hole. I was watching a Gunpie video last night because I think Gunpie is a fascinating example of what not to do, and Amaryllis Blue, fascinating examples of like what to never do. But regardless, I think that this stuff is really interesting, but your character is your entire brand. I mean, when you see Cinder's silhouette, you should be able, when you see a silhouette, you should be able to identify the character. Okay, Anaxa, shut up. You should be able to identify a VTuber, like a really big name VTuber, by a silhouette. And, you know, I know that that's maxed out. Please, no one look. I think that all of the art, that stuff is so important. Even when one of my friends, Scarlett, has done a lot of art for me. She made my PNG model, and I cannot imagine, even if I had a manager, that I trusted above all else, I'll say 9. I trust 9. I've known 9 since I was 15. We were both 15 when we met. I do trust him. He is an extremely good friend of mine, and I trust him. I would still not want him making executive decisions for super important, like, branding. Like, any sort of art commission I would want to be in the chat with, even if I wasn't responding necessarily, I would want to be included so I could see the stuff. So to me personally, I think it's kind of wild that Red was just allowed to run amok. Like, to me, that blows my mind. That absolutely blows my mind. And the fact that he was saying, yeah, if I checked in with Sinder, I would speak for her. And if I checked in with her and then she didn't want something, I would just have to walk it back. And I'm like, well, just include her in the group chat. Then you don't have to walk it back. Even if she's never speaking, she's included and she knows immediately. And she can, like, then say that. So, like, she can say so. If you know, you're making a new Sinder design and you want to put a, I don't know, you want to put a choker on her that's like this kind of choker, and she's like, no, I want a heart shape in the middle. You can make that correction, like, immediately. Without having any sort of, like... But if, you know, you're making a Sinder design and everything looks good, and they're like, hey, I'm thinking of adding this choker, and it's fine, you don't even have to say anything. So I just think... I think it's crazy how much he was let to run amok, and I think that it also could have stopped some of the whiplash I got of the gossip versus business talk. Because then you would have been able to see Oh, this is the group chat with all three of them. Oh, this is obviously the business chat. Oh, it's just Red and Nano talking. Oh, they're just chit-chatting like friends. And then I wouldn't have as many issues with some of the stuff said, aside from bringing up Silver. That was fucked, and he never should have done that. I think once Cinder does return is with a new model not made by Nano. Yeah, I heard that she's using the Nano models for the time being, but I do hope, I mean, I'm so sure that she's very attached. I hope that she does get a different model that isn't Nano's, as shitty as it is. Like, I know that that was a big part, and I do feel empathy for the fact that, you know, you do get attached to these things. But I hope she can find something that she's happy with as well. Again, like, I think Cinder's complacency to allow Red to do things is a big issue. And one thing I've been gathering from all the stuff that I've been reading, like, I read Nano's Discord post, it feels like no one learned anything. Like, it feels like everyone has basically said we will continue to make these mistakes. I'm not going to lie, if I were in Cinder's shoes, I wouldn't have taken Red back. I'd be livid. I would be livid. But I'm very type A about my content creation and my branding and my face. I'm a little bit of a control freak. That's why we don't do open comms. I am too much of a control freak. I'm not a control freak in my day-to-day job, but content creation, you are the face of your own brand. Everything in your brand falls back on you. I have people on my stream on occasion. Last night, I had 1UP and I had 9. We're hanging out. We're playing games. If something fucked up happens on stream to do with one of the two of them, it falls on me. Ergo, that leads to a lot of my pickiness of not having like such strict rules for open lobbies, open comms, or when we do the killer one. That's why I have the rule about we have to have played offline, is because I could never have someone I don't know on stream. Anyone I've ever collabed with on stream, or I try to vibe check people before I work with other people, and like, am I too type A? Maybe. It works well for me. You're mad that excluding Balna, the girly pops decided to privately message Sinder to ask for her side of the story. I think it's a complicated situation. It sounds like one person did, we don't know who that is, and quite frankly, I don't care who it is because they deserve privacy. If Cinder didn't include, like, they deserve privacy. I think it's a complicated thing. I don't know who all of the girly pops are. Because, again, like, everything I've learned about this VTuber, everything I've learned about this is because I see a Google Doc and I'm like, wow, let me read this. Let me find out about this niche drama of these people I don't know. I gotta get off Twitter. And that's why I'm like, Mujin was right. It's a coliseum. The people don't care who's right. They care if they're entertained. And as I'm reading through this Google Doc, I'm like, wow, this is such a fascinating read. And then I'm like, wow, I should not be sitting here being like, how interesting is this? Because no, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But they still should have asked for her side. I think, and I can't speak for them because I don't even know any of them. I don't even know any of their names. I think that sometimes when situations come to light really quickly, when really immediately you're finding out this information, a lot of people are at fault. Like, pretty much everyone mentioned was at fault. I mean, maybe not like, I don't know, it sounds like Cotton actually had nothing to do with anything and was just kind of included and is like, what am I doing here? But I guess I want to kind of flip it on its head. Sinder says in the doc, because I read the beginning part, that before even talking to Red, she just said, like, fuck you, we're done, in the beginning, and didn't talk to him for a month. And she didn't even know, like, she hadn't even seen the DMs. So I think that's kind of the same situation from like the girly pops to Cinder, where it's like it all came out so quickly that the shock was just kind of, oh my god, what do you mean? And not, oh my god, I want to like find out the truth. I think it was just such a shock. I think everyone was blindsided except for, I think only 2 people knew about the doc ahead of time. I think it was just Nano and Shy Lily. I could be wrong on that because this was 5 months ago, and honestly, I didn't know that we'd ever see any of this again. I was kind of like, I don't know, Cinder might come back one day. Cotton and Spite were kind of included for no reason. Yeah, the whole thing, yes. Poor Spite. Again, I understand asking Nano not to work with, like, Spite. Not against anything about Spite. Spite's design, hella fucking cool. But I do understand if you're like, hey, can you not work with another, like, I know she's not a Hellhound, she's a Cerberus. But I understand. It's close enough, and having a unique silhouette, having, like, being recognizable, and, you know, the art style. I think Nano is incredibly talented. I don't think it's the end-all be-all, and I don't think that saying, hey, don't work with, like, one person is going to make or break anyone's career. So, I don't think that's that bad. It was planned, no question about it. It was definitely, well, I think it said in the original doc, I think the original doc says, like, I think we did find out Nano had told Shy Lily, but I don't remember if anyone else knew. I don't even know where to double check that. Because I'm kind of afraid to go back into any of the YouTube videos on it. Now, the one place I will... Silvervale. The Silvervale section. I haven't read it, but I did watch some coverage. Cinder, just leave her alone. Just leave her the fuck alone. She's not into you like that. Just stop. Oh, the Silvervale section made me so mad. And I think or like just all the Silvervale stuff made me so mad. And I don't care if she kind of dogpiled. I don't care if she took advantage of a situation to come out with her own thing. Because at the end of the day, Cinder should have been leaving her the fuck alone. And it makes me think of the drama that happened last year or 2 years ago, Jesus, about Asian Guy Genshin. The whole cancellation of Atsu all started because Atsu didn't like Brax, and then Brax destroyed this man's career inadvertently because of it. And it's wild. In the content creation sphere, content creators, for whatever fucking reason, are expected to just be nice. And while I'm not going to sit around and have someone show up to stream and be mean to them, because that's fucked up, unless you come in guns blazing, I'm not going to come in and be like, wow, I hate you. But I do think it's unrealistic to expect that every single person we come into contact with, we're going to immediately like and vibe with. That's just not the case. We're people. I'll agree with the Silvervale part, but she also shouldn't have dogpiled. I think Silvervale was frustrated, and I think she deserved to be frustrated. I don't blame her. I think that someone had tried repeatedly to contact her, to work with her, and Silvervale just wasn't interested, and I think Cinder should have gotten the fucking hint. Like, do I think that the Cindervale picture was that big a deal? No. But just because I wasn't personally uncomfortable by it doesn't mean that I should look at it and be like, I can't believe Silver doesn't like her over, like, that was the starting point. She didn't like her, and that, at the end of the day, that's that. And it probably was stressful. It's... When you're in the when you're expected to be nice and kind to every single person, it is very stressful when you encounter someone who you don't vibe with. Because it's not like at your job or in your personal life where you can simply ignore. There is a certain amount of courtesy and kindness that you're expected to provide that can lead to invasions of privacy. Again, like the Atsu and Braxophone situation. This is an incredibly small TLDR, but Braxophone left a really bad first impression on Atsu, and Braxophone was a young guy, early 20s, and Atsu at the time was, I think, like 40. So, doesn't look 40. I mean, the man looks fantastic. I think he's 50 now. So maybe it was like mid 40s. Braxophone made a really bad first impression. Atsu didn't like the guy. He didn't vibe with him. And he tried to keep his distance. And Braxophone kept trying to get in touch. He contacted someone. He contacted like his Hoyoverse connection to see about something with Atsu. And it's like, bro, if someone doesn't like you, if someone doesn't vibe with you, it's incredibly messed up to continue to try to push into their lives. And I feel that that's what happened with the Silverveil and Sinder situation of, you cannot tell me Sinder didn't know, because she kind of admits to it, that she knew that, like, Silver wasn't interested in any of this. Silver had said she wasn't interested. I also think you don't get to be uncomfortable at a public meet and greet when someone comes up to you. Like that, no. I don't think Sinder should have kept pushing. So I do understand that by the time these Google Docs were all coming out, I actually understand why she was like, I'm severely uncomfortable with this person. Because it is uncomfortable when someone keeps breaking boundaries and keeps doing, keeps acting in such a way. And I had something small scale happen with that, last year? Shit, I think it was last year. It fucking sucked. Of, someone who, I've always kept my DMs open, and someone who is not in the community anymore, but will not be named, would message me all the time. I would get a message like every other day from this person. And I'd respond, and I would be nice, and I didn't vibe with this person. I didn't necessarily vibe with them. They were nice, but I did not vibe with them. And they would send me things, and I'd be like, sorry, I don't really know about this, because it was things I wasn't a part of. And I was like, oh, we have some other people in the server who are interested in this topic. I can make a channel for you. So then you guys can connect over it. Basically trying to be like, don't DM me about this, without saying, stop DMing me, because I wasn't trying to be mean to this person just because we didn't vibe. I was like, but other people might vibe with them. You might be able to meet some new people, and they weren't a bad person. And again, this is a small scale version of, and it ended up culminating in this person like exploding on me about me being a shitty like friend, and I did not have the heart to tell them we were not friends. I don't try to ignore people. I try to respond to all my DMs, and I have definitely made friends, but we had nothing in common. I was always hearing about fandoms I didn't care about, and I would just be like, that's cool, and kind of try to move on. And it's a very complicated situation when you do have that sort of situation, because you have to. So I feel that Silver probably felt she had to be nice, and probably felt in a situation like she couldn't actively disregard or accept Sinder, and just wanted Sinder to leave her the fuck alone. And I think Sinder should have. I think it was made really clear, and I think that was an unfortunate one. I don't necessarily blame her, as I feel like it probably was at the point where she was just frustrated. Because it does. It gets very frustrating. It gets very frustrating when, someone keeps doing that sort of thing. But, yeah, as I was reading through, like, these DMs, I was like, it's wild. And I do think at the end of the day, Nano openly admitted to liking drama, was able to say no sometimes, but not all the time. and I was consulting my art friend about like how her scheduling was working, and I was like, it feels like there's a bad time management problem here. I think Nano would mismanage time and maybe funds. I don't think misappropriating funds. I'm not making that sort of a claim. It sounds like I don't know. I was just kind of like I was kind of confused about some of the can you pay for a commission for me? Credit card won't accept the number. I was like, I don't know. That seems weird. But to me, it did sound like there was a lot of bad time management. And that in and of itself was kind of a situation where I'm like, maybe we need to get it together. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not an expert by any means in any of this, but it's certainly been it's been fascinating to read. It's been fascinating to see some of this and see the evolution and see the commentary. Also, artists, like, never say to an artist, hey, your artwork gets less valuable the more people have it. That was so fucked up. And he really stood on that. And I talked to my art friend about this. And I was like, I think it's wild that that was really said and that he's doubling down. And she's like, it's not that he's wrong. It's that you don't say it out loud. And I was like, all right, bet. You don't say that part out loud. And he really, commit. I don't know how many people within the community, I've noticed no one is responding to it except Nano in her Discord. I don't know if anyone will respond. I don't know. Even the coverage of it hasn't been... The coverage of it has actually been very sparse. I was trying to see if there was any coverage, and I could not find hardly anything. So, I found some TLDRs, and I was like, fuck it. Fuck it, let's use the TLDRs to start at least. And then do some personal reading. Oh, wait, no, this is just shitty artifact. But yeah, my overarching thought is that all of this is stupid and should never have happened. It didn't need to be a Google Doc. None of this call out ever needed to happen. I do think there was a certain amount of assassination of character going on. But I also think that it is wild how much Red was allowed to do. And I genuinely hope that they actually... It's your volition if you want to get back together with the guy. I don't personally... And again, like she said in the doc, and she's right. She's right. We don't know their personal relationship. But... You shouldn't have. You guys gotta talk. You gotta fucking talk. Alright, let's get this. Let's get Infinity Nikki booted up so I can wait the 10 minutes for the load time. I hope it didn't update. Infinity Nikki continues to be a buggy mess, but hey, we persist. The horrors persist, but so do I. Yeah, I hope they fix... I hope they fix their communication issues. Because if they don't, this will happen again. Like, I guarantee this will happen again. Infinity Nikki. But if they fix it, it could be great. Infinity Nikki, are you not booting? Go in here. Hang out in here. Oh, it is. It's booting. It's booting. It's just, it has the flashbang me now. Don't mind me. Selfies and pictures. Alright. Alright, time to see how long Infinity Nikki takes to load. I'm level 88. When I heard they were back, I literally did the facepalm in my mind. Yeah. And like the thing... Jesus Christ, that's bright. Let me pull up Discord so I have a darker background. I'm getting flashbanged by the Infinity Nikki loading screen. And at the end of the day, that is one, your own volition. Two, they are right. We do not know their personal relationship. And a lot of people said, how do you not know what your boyfriend and manager is saying? I'm not going to lie. all right, I have friends who hear a lot about this stuff, and you get tired of talking business all the time. Your boyfriend is also your manager. I fully believe that they did not talk business, and I fully believe that they were having to try to figure out, like, how to balance that, because I'm so sure it got incredibly overwhelming. Mm. Oh my god, I need more. That was not enough coffee. I feel it right here. Like, the tiredness is, like, right above my right eye. Like I said, again, that's your own volition. I mean, look, she cheated on him and he took her back. He fucked up her entire multi-million-dollar career and she took him back. Like, I don't know, man. True love. Yeah, that's your own volition. We can't speak on it. Personally, I think that if you're having that bad of communication issues, it doesn't sound like the relationship is the healthiest. But I'm not there. I don't know these people, and I have never interacted with either of them once in my life. She actually seems really nice, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Everything I've learned about Sinder, I'm like, wow, you actually seem like a really sweet person. Shitty friend. Shit friend. And, to speak on that, oh my god, my mannequin back there just scared the shit out of me. I was like, ma'am? Hello? God, I should have put her away. You know, no one was wrong in saying, Cinder was a shit friend. By the way, Dokapon tonight, I'm trying to change the question! Excuse you, my rant. I cannot do Dokapon tonight. I'm so sorry. It's been a crazy week. Every week is a crazy... Oh, God, I say that every week, and people are gonna think I'm lying. Work is wild. No, I sadly cannot do Dokapon tonight. I was supposed to be out of the house all day, actually, but that plan changed, but we still, like, kept the lasting plans. But I could probably do Tuesday. I should be able to do Tuesday. Oh, Steam updates Tuesdays. Oh, against my better judgment. Monday. I got you. Monday, I got you. Later, I almost said my real name. Monday Memento is going to be so sad that I'm making this commitment, but Monday. Monday, Weekend Memento thinks that Monday Memento will not feel like death. Monday Memento does not like Weekend Memento. Anyway, this is the fit. This is the fit for right now. We're very cute. You would think that I desperately want to have black hair. I don't. I've already dyed my hair black and fucked it up. Yep, Dokapon Monday. Hold me to it. Bully me. Bully me when I say I'm so sleepy and be like, mem. Just, I'm giving you permission. Just fucking bully me over it. When I say, wow, I'm really tired, why did I make these plans? Be like, Saturday Memento said you would say this. Get online right now. Unless I'm like outright dying from work, and I would tell you guys. Anyway, you tried to change it, but I'm back. You know why I'm back? I have opinions. Because I'm a random person on the internet who has opinions. You know, I actually respect the hell out of what a ruthless businesswoman Cinder is. The fucking plot twist. At the end of the day, like, dude, this woman, like, she was making bank. She was making bank. I don't agree with some of the decisions she made because she absolutely did some of this stuff at the cost of personal friendships, and that was not right. But holy hell. Also the Numi concert thing, as I'm like reading about it, I was like, God, this is so relatable. I too, so here's the thing. I get it. And we're holding her to like the super high standard. You gotta remember she's just a person. Like, and I'm not speaking ill when I say this. I'm not actually speaking ill. I would say this about any given person that we're talking about in here. They're just people. They fuck up. It was so relatable when it was like, she backed out of the Numi concert. Like, okay, fine, that's kind of a dick move. But then having the V-card launch that same day and like not really realizing fully that you'd like kind of in essence double booked without double booking. Dude, I do that shit all the time. And I get that with someone there to assist her, you would be like, oh, well, that shouldn't happen. But it's like, dude, it's her fucking boyfriend. Like, he's also just a dude. He might have, like, he has a vested interest in all of this going well. But he also might, it sounds like he is completely unemotional towards, like, all of the stuff. He doesn't care about the interpersonal relationships as much. And, like, she fucked up and double booked. Like, that's such a normal thing to do. Last year I was supposed to go to this really cool horror convention with Nook. Because back then we were living semi-near each other. And I was supposed to go to this horror convention. And I didn't realize that I had bought tickets for this horror convention the same night I was supposed to go to my friend's house. And we were having anime night where we were going to watch season 2 of Oshinoko. Double booked. Was like, fuck, how am I going to figure out how to do both? Because if I cancel on either, if I cancel on Nook, I'm a shit friend who's left you out to dry to go to a convention by your damn self, and that was shitty. And I'm out $40. But if I cancel on my friends who scheduled this months in advance because everyone was such hell to schedule with, I'm a shitty friend for backing out at the last minute. So I was trying to figure out how to make both work. And then I got COVID, so I couldn't go to either, so I was a shitty friend, but, like, I was a shitty friend who had COVID, so, like, I actually couldn't go. COVID saved my ass. But I was like, yeah, I mean, shit, it was shitty of you to back out of the Numi concert because you left your friend out to dry, but scheduling something else on that same day, not realizing it, I'm like, that is so normal. Also, my friend pointed out that after not sleeping for 48 hours and then blaming everything on your boyfriend, she's like, no. When you haven't slept for 48 hours, everything is your boyfriend's fault. She was like, that's so normal. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, this entire fucking bad apology, like, non-accountability statement blaming Red for everything. Like, no, that's, yeah, everything is the fucking boyfriend's fault when you haven't slept 48 hours. About what you said about her being super nice, I agree, and I also agree with the shitty friend part. That part got me confused because I heard from multiple people that Sinder was at the concert. Yeah, so it sounds like she canceled on performing, had the V-card launch scheduled the same day, also ended up at the concert. It sounds like she kind of did both. I think that, I mean, to be fair, if someone cancels on a big concert like that, like, you've done a shitty thing regardless. But I think she was still trying to support, but I think that there was probably no amount of support that could make up for the cancel. Like, I don't know. As someone with, like, extreme stage anxiety, I have very extreme performance anxiety when it comes to performing musically. That's why a lot of people are like, Mem, why have we... I'm a piano major. I've been playing piano since I was 6 years old, and a lot of people are like, we've never heard you play piano. Why? Performance anxiety. I have extreme performance anxiety. Hands sweating, just like, oh, it's awful. I can't eat. So then I'm just, like, funneling coffee into myself. I had to always hope that my stuff would be in the morning, because about the only food I could ever stomach was, like, an apple. So, like, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That would... Shit, man, that would be grounds for me to not be friends with someone if they canceled on me for something like that. So I think that, like, even if she went to the concert, and I don't think Numi has that extreme of stage fright, but I think even going to the concert at that point, like, you're so upset that your friend canceled on you and left you out to dry that even her showing up probably wasn't enough. But from everything I've learned, despite all of this, I'm like, God, she does seem so nice. I think she needs to grow a backbone. I genuinely think, like, she needs to grow a backbone. I think she needs to, like, work on herself, and it sounds like she did. I thought it was real cute when she was saying she got a dog. I was like, oh, that's adorable. And I hope that she works on herself and works on not letting, like, Red do everything, essentially. and like works on taking a little bit more control of her situations and, you know, reach out to people and do better, because it doesn't seem like she's some awful ass person. She's not a great friend, but it doesn't seem like she's an awful person. Also, the Patreon thing, it sounds like something she got in her head about the Patreon thing, which I thought was interesting. Like, but I also think it could have been solved if she was involved in all of these conversations and seeing them in real time instead of Red doing all the correspondence for her. Like, Zan, I take it you know what I mean by the Patreon thing of, like, the shout-out that never really happened, and she didn't hold up her end of the deal, and she's like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I decided to do this. It was unprofessional, and I don't know what came over me. I think it would have helped if she was just in the conversation. Again, you don't even have to say anything unless something comes up. People literally saw Sinder, performing at the concert. I thought you just meant, like, there at the concert. I don't know. The concert thing's kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I wonder if that's included in the doc at all. I'll have to skim through to find, like, if there's anything about the Numi concert. Because I heard, like, from everything I had gathered thus far, I was like, okay, scheduling, like, she fucked up her scheduling and then kind of unfucked her scheduling, but it wasn't enough to make up for what she did. Which is fair. Again, like, I would be, like, super upset. Not, like, friendship end upset, but it would take a long while for me to trust that someone would, like, show up. I wouldn't invite her to, like, that sort of thing again. I hope that the friends that she makes in the future, she can take some more time with. But I also, and again, about this business mindset, I respect the hell out of the fact that ruthless businesswoman has been used a lot, and I think it's, you know, we talk about it like it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I respect the hell out of that. She made her name for herself. And, like, yes, with help from Red. Just barely. But, I hope she can separate business and friendships a little bit more, because that is a really difficult thing. Finding friends in the content creation sphere is really fucking hard. And again, my frame of reference is my own content creation journey, and I am obviously a small creator who does this as, like, primarily a hobby, but talks very openly about, I would love to do this full time, because there is I believe in transparency. Like, if that's my end goal, you guys deserve to know my end goal. If I just wanted to do this for funsies, I would tell you guys that too. I want my YouTube to become booming and make money. But currently it makes nothing, and I still create content. When I was streaming on Twitch to, like, 2 viewers, I still was doing it, even when I was making nothing. So, like, it doesn't affect my... Whoops, wrong thing. It doesn't affect my content creation in that I do it... Oh, fuck. I forgot I had to write a goddamn bubble. It doesn't affect my content creation whether I'm making the money or not. It's just to tell you guys, like, hey, this is what my dream is. I kind of feel bad she gave up partial ownership of Gamersubs. I feel bad, but I also respect the decision. I think she wanted to show and prove that she was serious, and I think that shows that she cares about that partnership particularly, and didn't want association with her to put pressure on the company. And I respect her decision, and it has been stated that her partial ownership doesn't necessarily mean that she's not still actively working with them. It just means she doesn't have the ownership part anymore. And I'm like, honestly, I think she's still making money off of it. But I think that one of the hardest things in the content creation sphere is friendships. Because it can be very hard to determine... It can be very hard to navigate friendships in this sort of sphere where neither her nor Red are wrong in stating that they are in direct competition. It's still 10% kind of sucks. I hope that Lily loses her ownership. I think as far as anything goes with Shy Lily, my usual meteorite fishing spot isn't available. That's so sad. I think that as far as anything goes with Lily, it's just going to depend if she responds or not. If she responds, I think there could be consequences. If she doesn't respond, I think things will continue on as they are for her with little to no change. I do want to read the Lily section. I've heard it's shorter than the fucking Nanolist section. So maybe I need to leave the Nanolist section. Like, at this point, I've formed my opinions about Nanolists, and I feel like what I've read of that section actually did provide me the context I needed to determine that, like, and I already kind of believed, Nanolists really, like, shouldn't have put out that doc. It was unnecessary. It was wholly unnecessary. It broke a lot of professionalism, but I also think that Nanolists had every right to say she didn't want to work with Sinder anymore, and I do believe that Red never should have been opening his fucking mouth about Silverveil to Silverveil's fucking artist. Oh, it pisses me off so badly. That makes me so livid. I was telling Nine about this. I called Nine on my way home because I was like, I have opinions, and he's like, all right, go. That one made me so livid, and he made some joke about it, and I was like, I would be livid if you did shit like that. Yeah, it talked literally. It did. It stabbed her in the back, and I don't feel that much of what was in the Nanolist doc was very petty. It was petty. I think Nanolist was well within her right if she did not want to work with Sinder anymore. That's fine. I'm not judging that. I think that's okay. I don't think you needed to make the Google Doc about that. And I also think that, like, again, it makes me mad that, like, Red really fucked that up so badly. And Sinder, you need a hold of him. Like, that is your brand. Don't let someone else fuck up your brand. I would be livid. Oh my god, I would be livid if someone I knew fucked up my brand. And I don't mean something, like, small and silly. I mean, like, did something that was, like, malicious. I need to buy more of these. Bro. I'm just running out of my stellarites. That's fine. I get more soon. But, yeah, navigating how friendships work in a content creation sphere is really hard. Because it can be really hard to separate business and pleasure. It can be really hard to... You have to find lines that can't and shouldn't be crossed with a lot of that stuff. Making the doc an editing screenshot. The editing screenshots is wild. And people called that out. People are like, why are the timestamps? Like, you put these in this order, but they weren't, like, they're in the wrong order. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. That was bad. That was very bad. But, you know, it's hard because neither of them were wrong to look at it and be like, wow, we're in direct competition with everyone. And I'm about to say something that's about to sound ridiculous, so hear me out. Every single person who is streaming on Twitch is in direct competition. So in essence, I, a very small streamer on Twitch, am in direct competition with Sinder, just as much as Sinder is in competition with Shy Lily, who is in competition with Silverveil, who is in competition with Bao. Every single person, and it's just as much as I am in direct competition with my friend Disney, who I absolutely adore. Like, every single person, particularly if you're, especially if you're streaming at the same time. Oops, left my sound on. You are all in direct competition. And that might sound very silly to say because you're like, well, there's no competition. Sinder is a huge name and you're like some chick who plays Dead by Daylight on the internet. But every single person who is on Twitch, yes, you can like have multiple streams up, but you can only lurk about 2 streams before Twitch stops counting you. I try to only ever have 2 streams up. So, in essence, every single person who goes onto Twitch, Zan, if you're on Twitch one day and you see that Bao, Sinder, and me are streaming at the same time, there are now 3 people who you can choose from, but you can only have 2 of them up and have it count. That's what I mean by everyone's in direct competition, small or big. Everyone is in a competition with each other, but there's a difference between business and friendship, and Cinder couldn't know the difference. Yeah. And that's something that she really, I hope, can work on. Because you do need to, and I am not great about it either. I understand. I think that's why I empathize with Cinder a bit, is because I understand her perspective on a lot of this stuff. As someone who has decided to go into this and put my heart and soul into this shit, I understand that it can be so hard to differentiate business and friendship, particularly with people you've met after the fact. People you know before, it's a little bit easier. Oh, I can get the Sacco. People you've known from before, it can be a little bit easier because you at least have a prior friendship. Nine and I, we talk very often. I have plans with him today where we're going to play some games because we haven't been able to play as much offline. And, you know, even that, I've had challenges with my friendship with Nine. Not challenges that are causing a falling out or anything, but challenges that I've tried to recognize where, one, I call this man so fucking often. I call him a lot on my drive home from work and we chit chat. And because we get off work around the same time, and I love telling him the fucked up shit that happened at work that day that I can't tell you guys on the internet because the internet is forever and my phone calls with Nine are not recorded. Blessed fucking be. He's gonna show up to stream and be like, I've been recording you this whole time. But one thing that has become, when the Pandemic Lovato happened, Nine and I played games like all day, every day. Because we both weren't working. Because we both had jobs that, like, we couldn't really work. And, we played a shit ton. And before I started streaming, we usually played games once to twice a week. Now that I stream, and I stream, you know, 3 days a week on Twitch and then 1 day on YouTube, my evenings are kind of really busy. Because I stream Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, and then usually Saturday nights lately we've been playing Dokapon. Monday nights, because, again, Monday Memento was about to be so sad, and Zan, hold me to it. Be like, bitch, you said that you were gonna regret this, but you said you'd do it. Hold me to it, because I know myself. So it's tomorrow, voice call DVD. No, tomorrow's, Fortnite. Tomorrow's Everyone Carries Memento in Fortnite. It's my favorite kind of holiday. Getting carried in Fortnite. But, you know, every single night I have plans, it feels like. So it's been harder to make plans with my friend from pre-streaming. And, you know, and Thursdays I do the community game night, which I haven't been doing every week because sometimes I need a fucking break. As much as I absolutely love playing, the work has been crazy. Work burnout is... I'm not burnt out from my job, but there's a lot happening. It's a lot of big changes very quickly, and I don't like big changes. I don't like big changes at all. They make me sad. No, I don't want to avenge the wishing one. But, you know, it's hard to maintain friendships, and sometimes I catch myself talking about stream stuff way more than I should with him. And I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. Sometimes I look at my DMs with 1UP, who's also a friend I've had since pre-streaming. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, all we talk about is fucking business. It's, you know, there's never like a... We have a lot of times where we do not really talk about anything except recommending games to each other or stream stuff. And, you know, it's hard. It's hard. Having interpersonal relationships is hard. And especially when there are other content creators. Nine's not a content creator, but he appears on my stream and has a fan base. Since the month of Halloween, how about World War Z stream night? Ooh, maybe. Let me see if I can pencil that in 1 week. I know next week I really want to do No, I'm Not a Human, because it's a really good spooky stream, but let me see if I have another... I could do that. Oh, I could maybe do that for a Friday stream. I gotta see when the drops run out for 7 days, because I'm gonna be real dead ass. I'm getting my ego stroked having drops on right now. Talks about content creation. It's all a numbers game. It's all a numbers game. But, having drops on is a little ego boost for 7 days. So I wanna ride my little ego boost train for a second. I wanna be a bad person for a second. You let me know since... Oh, yeah, you have the DLC episodes. Yeah, I will definitely let you know. I might be able to do it... I'm not sure if it would be this Friday or next Friday. I'll look into the drop stuff. Let me write down my arm. Wait. I need to write fix clip command. And I'll look up 7 days drops. 7 days... I want to find out when that ends, and then I'll know when I can stop capitalizing on it. When you put drops on, especially for a game like 7 Days to Die, for anyone who might not know what I mean by the ego boost I'm getting right now, when you put on drops, it's kind of like adding giveaway to things. You're gonna get a couple extra people, and 7 Days to Die doesn't often do drops. I put drops in not actually thinking anything of it, because I'm used to Dead by Daylight's drops that are a dime a fucking dozen, and everyone just goes and watches, fuck, what is his name? Atstarba. Like, you know, there's so many big content creators that people can choose to watch there that, you know, I've never actually noticed a change, but I still put the drops up for you guys, because you guys come to watch my streams, and I appreciate it, so I'm like, well, the least I can do is get the drops. So 7 Days to Die, I wasn't thinking anything of it when I put drops on, because I'm like, well, you know, even though my community doesn't really play 7 days, it's still nice. Maybe I'll get 1 or 2 people come who will see, like, drops and come in. I saw, like, 49 people in there last night at one point, and I was like, holy shit. And for reference, I average, like, 15. If we feel spicy, like, 20. And then, like, you know, usually I rely on, like, a raid to help maintain. So to see just how many people came for the 7 Days to Die drops, I was like, damn. Stroke me faster, I guess. So that's been my little ego boost lately. It will wear off. I will go back to my, like, low averaging 7 Days to Die streams. But I'm having a little ego boost right now, and I know that, and I recognize that. And everyone let me be about it. I really need to do this quest, and I really don't want to. We're gonna switch over games in a second. I wasn't having to use my brain, and it was really nice. Which is why we're still running around in here. Oh, yeah, let me pet the pussy. Hey, little puss. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. The Sinder drama, everything I've gotten from all of the reading I've done so far and keeping up with it is that all of this was stupid. And it was stupid for everyone. No one's happy. Everyone's hurt. Like, I think that's the saddest part. No, I mean, I know they've said that Nano benefited a lot from this, and Nano presumably benefited the most from this, but God, at what fucking cost? So many people are just sad. Like, that sucks. That sucks when you have to look at a situation and you look at a drama that's such a petty drama and you're like, wow, no one won. No one really won in all of this. No one really kept the extra viewers. So many people are just, like, feelings are hurt. I don't know if, you know, I feel bad if Silvervale reads any of the document. I would be in her shoes distraught if okay, so my friend Scarlett, who is my actual, like, friend, and did my PNG. I would be so upset if, you know, say Scarlett did a PNG for 1UP, and I found out that one up, you know, has secret beef with me and has been like shit talking me to Scarlet. Man, I would feel fucking awful. That would be devastating. And my heart goes out to Silver for that, because I think that's bullshit. Also, to the people who say Silver and Cinder sound alike, do you realize it's fucking Silver Veil? Like, just because you all shorten her name, like, bro. I get it. Their silhouettes are actually kind of similar. They pick some similar outfits, but like, bro, they don't seem similar. I personally think Lily benefited the most. I heard that the bump in viewers for Lily didn't last very long. I mean, it got out some direct competition, but I heard it evened out a lot at the end of the day. But it sounds like Nano got a lot more clients out of it. That's why I say I think Nano benefited the most. It kind of gave Nano like this extra boost. But again, like, it's petty drama that no one won. No one won. Everyone's just sad. Like, everyone's sad. Everyone's crying. Everyone's like, we thought our friend was different. And, you know, I hope that what has happened, what Cinder said in the doc, I hope that she actually did. I hope she did reach out to each person to talk to them and be like, I fucked up. I'd like to talk to you for a second. I hope that people choose to hear her out, not necessarily because I think she's owed a second chance. That is up to each individual person. You know, if someone just doesn't... I'm only again, like, I don't know these people. I just only know certain people involved. You know, if Cinder reaches out to Bao and Bao's like, thank you for reaching out, I do not want to be friends, that is completely her volition, and I don't think anyone should be judged for whether they say yes or no to a continued, renewed friendship. Because each person has to make that decision, and each person has to decide, like, how they feel about what happened, and whether what happened, whether they think they can have a healthy friendship, or whether they think, that they can't have a healthy friendship after this. And there is no correct choice. And, you know, I'm happy she's coming back to streaming. I'm happy that, like, I'm happy this didn't ruin her entire life and livelihood, because I don't think that this was such a serious situation that it should. And if really crappy people like Shane Dawson can continuously come back after repeated cancellations for far, far worse things, then I think she should too. I don't think she's a monster. I don't think she is, like, she was never a monster, actually, in my opinion. Whatever happens with this, yeah, whatever happens, happens. Whoever decides to be friends with her still, they don't deserve hate, and whoever decides not to be friends with her still, they also don't deserve hate. And, you know, I hope everyone learned. I hope that people learned, even though it sounds like some people fucking didn't. Nano. Zan, I don't know if you saw the thing. I don't know if anyone here who's listening to my inane ramblings about a situation that I have no personal stake in. What Nanolis posted, where she said, like, I take too many comms and I've realized this and I'm working on it, and then said, I will probably continue to do this in the future. And I'm like, what in the fuck? I read that and I was like, alright. Well, I guess points for honesty. Points for fucking honesty, but that's not the flex you think it is. Let me glow. I think I need to glow up an outfit. Okay, I didn't know if you did. I didn't know if you were chronically on Twitter like I have been lately. Twitter is a blight upon this earth. I genuinely believe that. I think the glow up for this outfit is ugly, but I did it anyway. Like, that is so repulsively ugly. Ew. Like, why? Why? Okay, that's fine. Actually, the earrings kind of slay. Most of this fucking sucks. I do like having brown gloves like that. I'm just here fucking glowing shit. I'm here wasting time in Infinity. Nikki, surprising no one. Do I like the glow up for this? I don't know, because I can't fucking see it. It's fine. It's fine. Crash out of the century. Twitter is the Twitter is just... ugh. Twitter's just stupid. This is someone who I use Twitter so fucking much. Alright, let me get out of this godforsaken game. Because I'm not playing any of this story. I have another week. This is me, and then next week, mark my words, next week I will be here absolutely panicking. Even though I'll have other shit I need to do. I already have the game for next... I already have the game for next week and everything. That's the problem. Alright, let's check the primos. Alright, it's looking good. I haven't decided on this outfit yet, and now everyone gets to see it with me. I don't know if I want this or not. I can't decide. Some of it I really like, some of it I think it's ugly. And I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get another one like this. But it is not cheap. Like, it's not a cheap outfit. We have tiaras, but we don't have an ice skating outfit. It's pretty. I don't know. I'm not getting this because I don't really care about a photo filter. This, I don't see myself really using these. This is the stupidest thing they've ever put out. Why the fuck do I want a monogram towel and a hoe? And to do an Ernest Tilling what? Like, This was cute. I bought this. Oh, and that's it? Damn. Kind of small. Kind of stingy. Alright, let's play my game of the week. Let's play my game of the week. This is going to be so loud. Oh, I hope I can make this windowed. I'll go into biggest face for a second. I hope I can window mode this. Settings. Video. I can. Windowed. Oh, what is my windowed mode? That's too small. I have made it too small. Yes, this is what I want. Yeah, that's better. Confirm. Alright, I'm putting it in now. Cozy game. A game about digging a hole. Is this seat taken? I think I have to go back in for it to work. You all are about to see me looking real yellow. What? Alright, we just have to live with the fact that there's like a bit of purple border. Yeah. Yeah, we have to live with that. I can't do anything about that. Let me put this over here. I did not sound test anything. Because I don't. I don't sound test my games sometimes. Damn. There we go. Alright. I think that should be fine. Fuck it. I want this over here. Sorry, guys. Alright. This is a game called Is This Seat Taken? It's a cute little game where you have to put everyone in their seats. And you have to make sure everyone is sitting in a place that they want to sit. And there's a cute little story. Nadia! Oh my god, that's my pussy's name. Oi, this match is gonna be a proper belter. Let's grab our seats. The seat can do one, bro. I'm standing all match. What in the world? Yeah, bollocks to sittin'. We can fold them chairs. I didn't expect this particular spot to be so uniquely fucking British. Nothing else has sounded this British. Ain't we blocking the view, though? They can stand, too. Where's Catboy? Oh, we have uniquely British commentary. Okay, I want to sit. I want to be in row 4. Okay. I want to sit. I want to be in row 2. I don't think these are seats. I want to stand. I will cheer for the visiting team. I want to be in row 3. Oh, you want blocking? I want to be with Isaac. Okay, where does Isaac want to be? I want to stand. I want to be in row 2. What? Oh. I want to be with Isaac. I cheer for home team. I want to steal popcorn. Okay? I want to be alone. I want to sit. I want to eat popcorn. I want to be in row 3. I eat popcorn. This is fine. I am using my whole ass brain. I want to cheer for the visiting team. Okay, so for everyone's happy. I want to steal popcorn. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. I don't know which is which! Oh yeah, you want personal space. That's fine. I want to be with Atlas. I cannot see well. I want to cheer for the visiting team. I want to be with Atlas. I want to stand. I want to be with Nadia. I want to be in row 1. Okay, you need to be figured out. I'm sorry your back fucking hurts. You'll be fine. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. Okay. And then I want to stand. Oh, row 1. Fuck. Who are you? I want to sit. I want to be in row 2. I want to stand. And I want to be with Isaac. Ah. Ah. I'm working on it. Yes! I did it! Let's go! I've had so much fun with this game. Also, what time is it? Okay, we're good. I don't want to stream too long. Because I have a lot of work to get done today. I need to, do my dishes. I need to start my laundry because I have to do at least 2 loads this weekend. Probably 3. I really need to wash my new comforter. Badly. I don't know which one of these is, I don't know which is which. I don't know where I need the people to be. Alright, I have sensitive ears and I want to stand. Oh, these people are probably, I want to cheer for my home team. Okay. I want to be alone. I want to be in row 4. You know what? Actually, wait. I'll make you stand. I want to be in row 3, and I want to sit. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're too loud. Yeah, that's fine. I want to stand. I want to stand. I eat popcorn. I cheer for the home team. This... Wait, I want to cheer... Okay, so these are home team? Jesus. That's it. I can't... I assume? Sensitive. I want to be alone. Fuck you. You will be last. I want my backpack next to me. I cheer for the home team. I want to stand. I have sensitive ears, and I want to stand. Oh, it's too loud for you. Oh, God. I want to be able... no. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. Okay. I want to steal popcorn, and I want to sit. I cheer for the home team. And I want to steal popcorn. Okay, you just want to stand. I have sensitive ears, and I want to stand. I want to be alone and cheer for the home team. Nope. You don't. Okay. I want to stand. Okay. Yay! I think this is so fun. I think this is so cozy. And I really hope that they do more levels. I've heard people say it's kind of on the short side. This is the story we've been following, Nat. Thanks for inviting me, Coda. Sorry I've been kind of a buzzkill lately. For real? I thought you were just doing the brooding artist thing to be cool. Brooding? No, I've been feeling down about my acting skills. You're the best actor in class, Nat. The universe has a plan for you. I hope you're right. I did a scene with Coda! I want to steal popcorn. Oh, wait. I have sensitive ears, and I want to be with Nat. Okay? Let's get the people who are in... does anyone want to be in... Okay, you want to be in row 2, and you have popcorn. Actually, there's more seats for the visiting team. You have sensitive ears. I'll be in row 4. I want to sit, and you eat popcorn. I want to stand. I want to be with Elizabeth. I cheer for the home team. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I cheer for the home team. Okay, so... Oh, wait. You wanted to stand. Yay! I want to sit. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Alright. I have sensitive ears, and you want to cheer for the home team. I want to stand. I want to steal popcorn. I cheer for the visiting team. You can go here. Oh, wait. You wanted to stand. God, I can't read! I will never beat the reading allegations. I want to stand. I have a horn. Oh, yeah. Fuck. You know what? You can go here. I keep forgetting stand versus sit. I want to be in row 1. I don't want to be in a dirty seat. Okay. I want to steal popcorn and I cheer for the home team. Okay, you could go here. And then you can go here. I have a horn. I cheer for the visiting team. Yay! I don't know. I think it's very relaxing. I really like puzzle games. That's one thing that I've noticed is I really enjoy puzzle games. And, like, I think it's fun to try to figure out where each person goes. And, like, the only complaint I have about this particular level is that it's not really clear which is visiting and which isn't. I guess maybe they're on the sides they want to be on. I don't know. Alright. I want to be in row 4. I eat popcorn and I cheer for the home team. I want to steal popcorn. Bet. You have sensitive ears, so maybe... Too loud. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to cheer for the home team. I want to be alone, and I cheer for the home team. Bet. I eat popcorn. Okay, does anyone want to... I can't see well from far away. I have sensitive ears. I cheer for the visiting team. Oh, too loud. Oh my god, they beef if you put them next to each other. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Oh, I want to steal popcorn. Interesting. Okay. I want to steal... Oh, I want to steal popcorn. Well, I'll be in row 2. I have a horn. Yo! I have sensitive ears. My god. This one's hard. You want to be in row 2. You can't see well from far away. Oh, damn. That means it has to be row 1. You all want to cheer for the home team? Oh, no. Okay, it's just you. Sensitive ears. I cheer for the visiting team. God, what am I missing with this? Because they can't be next to each other? I have sensitive ears. Why? Oh, because is it still too loud? Oh, it is still too loud. Oh my god. Wait, I have an important message. I don't so they want to be alone. But no matter where I put anyone, I can't figure it. Oh my god. I'm working on it. Hey. Okay, maybe. I want to stand. I cheer for the home team. Oh my god. I'm like having such a hard time with this one, but I really want to get it. Restart. I need a restart. Oh, fuck. I didn't know I was restarting the whole thing. Shit! Alright. Home team. Oh, I get to decide! I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. This just made my life so much easier. Home. I want to be with Nadia. I want to be in row 1. Yo, you both want to stand in fucking row 1? That's so rude. Fine. I want to be with Atlas. Oh, because they're not cheering. They can be next to each other. Okay. 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 I understand. I want to be in row 3. I want to eat popcorn. I want to stand. I want to be in row 2. Actually, wait. I want to be alone. I want to sit. I eat popcorn. Bet. I want to sit. I want to be in row 4. I want to sit. I want to be in row 2. I want to stand. I want to be in row 3. You're fine. I want to be with Isaac. And I want to steal popcorn. That's fine. Yay! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can cook with this now. I thought that I had to pick which side. I didn't realize I got to pick who went where. That makes my life so much fucking easier. I have sensitive ears and I want to stand. Put you in the corner. I want to stand. I want to be in row 4 and I have sensitive ears. I want to be alone. I want to cheer for the home team. Alright, this is now the home team. I want to cheer for the home team. I'm getting your bag! Chill! Row 3, sit. I cheer for the visiting team. So you need to be here. I'll be with Evelyn. I cheer for the visiting team. You can sit, actually. When in doubt, have them sit. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. I want to stand. I want to steal popcorn, and I want to sit. I cheer for the home team. And I want to stand. Oh shit, you guys are too loud. I'm working on it. I'm getting your bag. Calm down. Oh, they can sit anywhere? Yay. Alright, this is so much easier now. I impose so many rules on myself. You just can't put them next to each other. If they're cheering, you just can't have them next to each other. This is not that complicated. I want to be in row 2 and I eat popcorn. I want to stand. I want to steal popcorn. I want to be in row 4. I want to sit. I want to eat popcorn. I want to stand. I want to be with Elizabeth. I cheer for the home team. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I cheer for the home team. I want to sit. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I have sensitive ears. I want to stand. I have a horn. It's a horrible sentiment. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I have sensitive ears. I want to be with Nat. I want to steal popcorn, and I cheer for the home team. I want to steal popcorn. And I want to cheer for the visiting team. Yay! I think the delirium is taking over now. I think the delirium is legitimately taking over. I cheer for the visiting team. I cannot see well from far away. I want to be in row 2. I have a horn. I cheer for the visiting team. I have sensitive ears. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Oh wait, I don't need to put you in yet. Okay, I want to be in row 4. I eat popcorn. I have sensitive ears, and I cheer for the home team. I want to be alone. I want to steal popcorn. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to stand. I want to cheer for the home team. I want to eat popcorn. Oh, fuck. You need to be with a different popcorn person? Oh, I see. Where's the other popcorn? Oh yeah, you wanted to be alone. I'm working on getting your snack. Calm down. I have sensitive ears. And I have sensitive ears, and I cheer for the home team. All of you people cheering are just... You know what? Wait. I cannot see well from far away. You need to move. Why? Okay. You all are happy now. Oh my god, my brain hurts. Bastard of Wednesday. Hey, you stump pumpers. What's up, Twitchy? My brain is on fire right now. Why? Why can I not do this? Okay, home team is going over here. visiting. I need to separate all of you. I need to separate all of you. Alright. How are you this morning? I am pushing my brain to the absolute maximum capacity. Okay. You want to be in row 2 and you have a horn. You can't see well from far away. And you're both visiting team. I cheer for the visiting team. Okay. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. Visiting team. I have sensitive ears. And I want to stand. Okay. They're taken care of. Diet cyanide? Oh my god. Twitchy, that's a good one. Alright. I want to be in row 4. I have sensitive ears. You're too loud. You're doing good getting back into the groove of reading and exercising in the morning. Had a bunch of appointments recently that threw me off. I'm glad you're getting back into the groove, though. That's fantastic. I cheer for the home team. I do not want to sit in a dirty seat. I want to eat popcorn. I want to be alone. I want to stand. I have sensitive ears. Nope. You are throwing me off so badly! You are like the bane of my existence, too. So what's the deal with these little fellas? I have to make them organized. So we have sports ball teams, and they can't sit next to opposing sides. And this person has sensitive fucking ears. And for whatever reason, I can't put two fuckers with sense... Oh, because they're on opposing sides. Visiting team versus home team. I want to be alone. And they don't like the chants from the visiting team. But they don't want to sit near anyone from the home team. I'm losing my mind. And these are all set in stone. Okay, so you're fine. It's you. You are the only one left. Because you have sensitive fucking ears. And you can't sit next to this visiting team. And this fucker is also causing me problems. Okay. Why? Why are you not okay with the chants? Oh my god. I want to be alone. I hate when they want to be alone. Like, me too, buddy. No one wants to sit near each other, and I'm gonna need someone to suck it the fuck up. I want the perfect score. I want the perfect score so badly. Wait. sensitive ears. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm losing my brain cells. Ah! Do all of you cheer for specific teams? Because I can't even put you back there. Yeah, because now you have none of it. Sensitive ears for the home team. So oh my god, you can't even talk with someone. Bro. Wait. You want to be alone? Does anyone else have sensitive ears? Because they can't even sit next to each other because they talk. Because they're the only... Okay, sensitive ears means you have to sit next to someone else who has sensitive ears. I want to be alone. I cheer for the home team. Bro, we have... Like, we... Oh, my God. I get that you want personal space, my dude. Why can't these be seats too? Oh my god. Maybe... I do not want to... But, oh my god. I might have to do this one offline. I can't figure it out. This is the final part. Alright. I have sensitive ear. Like, I guess I could do it like top and bottom. Let me see. Alright, you want to be in row 2 for visiting. And you're for visiting and you have to be in the first row. You have sensitive ears. Alright. I'm trying again. We're seeing who has more. Is this the last level? It's the last level for this section. Alright, so who has more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they both have the same. But you want to be alone. You do not want to sit in a dirty seat. You want to stand. Okay, wait. I want to be in row 4. Okay. But now, they can't cheer. You have sensitive ears. But it's too loud everywhere for you. But now I can't use this entire row. Okay. Give me a second. Row 2. Okay, visiting team. I ate popcorn. I want to steal popcorn. Okay, so you are the problem now. Okay, I want to steal popcorn. Wait. Okay, I cheer for the visiting team. I want to stand. I have sensitive ears. Everything is too loud for you. Why are you all little bitches? They're... Oh my god! I need these shapes to get the fuck together. I'm like... Oh, I'm losing my goddamn mind. Basically, they don't want to be near anyone. No matter where I put, you are now I have sensitive ear. It's these sensitive ear bitches. I know you don't want to be in a dirty seat. You're fine. Because if I put you there, oh, you can't see well from far away anyway, but. When you're popcorn. Oh, you have to be in row 2, though. I'm losing my mind. Oh my god, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I don't know where you can go. You have sensitive ears. Why are you at a sports game? Why aren't these seats? What if? Okay. That's the problem, is it's too loud, so I can't even put you somewhere else. Wait. Damn it. Okay. I think there's just not enough fucking space. I think that's the problem. There's not enough space. I'm convinced. Oh, I can... Oh, so if they're not next to each... Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. I might... I have sensitive ears. If... Okay. Yes, it's the video game. Who's wrong? Okay, well, I'm working on it. Oh, this is hard. Okay, they're just blocking the view. I know, I'm putting you here. I still can't quite get it to... Because that pisses you off. Because if I don't put anyone oh my god, I might have to give up and come back to this later. I was trying really hard not to play too much of this. Because I was like, oh yeah. I don't wanna, I did it! No, I didn't. It's you. I did it! I don't know what I did differently, but I fucking did it. Oh. I'm gonna do the bonus level and then I'm done. My brain hurts. My brain hurts so badly. It's a really cool game. This is the first level I've struggled with. What in the unholy butt plug? Woo! Good evening, class. Before we begin, I want to go over the grading criteria. Attendance is 70% of your grade, and the final exam is 10%. Okay. That doesn't add up to 100. This is acting class, not math class. Alright. Yeah, accurate arts description. No need to shout, teach. I'm gonna make myself a cup of linden tea. Alright. I want all students focused. I want all students quiet. So no one talking can sit next to each other. Okay. Does not like being copied. Does not like being helpful. That's rude. Cannot see well from far away. Bet. Does not like bad smells. Cannot see well from far away. Does not like bad smells. Wants to chat. Does not like being copied. Does not like being helped. Helps others. Wants to chat. Has forgotten to shower. Okay. So if I put two of you next to each other... So I can't put anyone chatty next to each other. Oh my god. Okay. Nailed it. Okay, this one isn't bad. This one isn't bad. Okay. Let me see anyone cannot see well from far away. Wants to chat, copies other students. Needs help. Me. Cannot see well from far away. Wants to chat and needs help. Alright, so. Where's one? Does not like being helped, has forgotten to shower, helps others. Needs help. Who helps? Oh, you also help. Needs help. Does not like being copied, does not like being helped. Copies other students. Wants to chat, needs help. Wants to chat. And does not like being copied. I like this one. This one's cute. This one's cute. I like how they want to chat, but they can't be near anyone. Okay. Cannot see well from far away. Easily distracted, has a crush on Alexi, does not like being helped. Okay, we're good. Does not like bad smells, helps others. Has forgotten to shower. Needs help. Alright, you also help others. Easily distracted. Oh, I can't put you with your crush. That's so sad. Whoops, I forgot they can't be next to each other. Wants to chat. Does not like being copied, does not like bad smells. Does not like being copied or helped. And does not like bad smells. This one's so cute! Sorry you can't sit next to your crush. Okay. Anyone else who cannot see well from far away. Wants to chat. Easily distracted. Crush on Nat! Aw, Nat, someone has a crush on you. Easily distracted. Crush on Derry. Okay, we're good. Okay, you're gonna be my helper over here. You also can be a helper. You don't like bad smells. Does not like being copied or helped. You want to chat. Wait, who else needs help? Needs help. This is the dirty side of the room. Easily distracted, needs help, has a crush on dairy. Ooh. Damn. Stinky. Stinky doesn't matter. Okay. Needs help. Wants the chat. And wants the chat, easily distracted. Damn it. I was so close. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wait. Who's upset? Who's not focused? Oh, it's you. You need help. Oh, shit. Shit. You can't see well from far away. Ah! No! No, 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 no! I was doing so well. No. Alright, you have to stay here. You don't like bad smells, but you can help someone. Got it! Got it, got it, got it! You've all shown great promise this semester. I haven't seen such potential since I got Luca in my class. Anyway, there are 2 open spots for my friend's acting workshop in New York. I decided to recommend Nat and Coda. Make us all proud. Ooh, we're going to New York next. That one was fun. That was actually, I think, my favorite level to date. I did like the wedding level. Excuse me, dearie. Is this my flight? Let's see your ticket, love. Hey, this is your flight. Do you need help queuing? My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can walk just fine. Suit yourself. Alright, we are going to pause and go to main menu because my brain is on fire right now. So, that is going to be the end of stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for having a long chit chat with me. Well, I know it's a little on the short side, but 1, I'm a little bit hungry, and 2, I think that game fried my brain. So I am going to take a little break, get some housework done, and I didn't even do some biggest face, and just, I appreciate all of you. Wow, my hair, it looks blonde today. You can actually see that I'm a blonde. Normally you guys can't tell that I'm blonde. And as always, let me just put in, if you guys want to join the Discord, I put that in there as always. But I do hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I'm going to eat food and maybe drink some more coffee, but I am kind of hungry. But I appreciate all of you, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. We have open lobbies for Fortnite over on Twitch. And with that being said, have a fantastic rest of your day. Ready, steady, bye. How do I end? Oh, bye.